We're talking about 3 locals accused of abusing children that they were foster parents for, and then some of them they later adopted. And the police report is just downright upsetting.
It is. Here it is. It's just horrific.
I know, we've been looking at it.
I mean, it just goes on
awful.
and on and on. The allegations are just a nightmare. So let's talk more about this with Trevor Thompson, who joins us live this morning. I know you have read all of this, and you're going to outline some of the things these people are being accused of.
Well, some of it is kind of graphic, Kim and Dana, so I do want to warn the folks at home. We'll get to that in a second, though. But 3 girls told a Child Protective Services worker that they thought their caregivers might end up killing them. That's how bad this got to. Those 3 people, their names are Janet Solander, Danielle Hinton, and Dwight Solander. And Janet Solander actually wrote a book about the foster care system that advocated foster parents install 24-hour surveillance cameras to prevent children from making claims against them. Well, Child Protective Services and now police believe the claims made by 3 girls against their 3 caregivers. Here are some of those claims, and some are kind of disturbing. Here we go. The girls were beat with sticks until they bled for wetting the bed or wetting themselves. They were forced to put their soiled underwear on their heads or in their mouths until they bled. They weren't allowed at times to use the bathroom at all. They were forced to sleep on boards with no blankets or sheets. They had ice water poured on them and then were told to sit in front of a large fan. One of the girls at one point had scalding hot water poured on her. It's this kind of abuse that upset the neighbors of the foster parents.
It's awful. I mean, what else can you say?
You have foster children hoping that these underprivileged children will find good care, and for them to have to go through that, it just breaks my heart. It's very troubling because, you know, I have 2 children myself, so I can't even imagine that this was just happening.
Now, all 3 of the girls were under 12 years old when the alleged abuse took place. All 3 caregivers are charged now with multiple counts of child abuse and neglect, and they will be in court April 8th for a preliminary hearing. And usually at prelims, even more evidence comes out, so it's likely we'll learn even more about the alleged abuse then. Kim and Dana, back to you.
Trevor, thank you for that. I know they're just allegations, but
Yeah, it's tough to hear. Anytime children are involved, especially tough to hear.